it's heat metal. It's heat metal, but like everything's fucking metal.
Mm.
Like, so
And-
you're gonna like make somebody take off their pants because of their buckle on their pants?
I can
That's
do.
sick, dude.
I
You
can
got
take-
issues, bro.
Yeah.
You got issues. Just trying to get men's pants off.
But just
that's
imagine
tough.
if that like Tiger
Sword.
King wiener ring was in, I could heat the metal.
Oh my
you know what I'm
God.
saying?
You need to give us the ring in no time at all. Oh my God,
Okay.
you're brilliant. You're brilliant.
It's like heat metal, man. It's great, simple but effective.
I love that heat metals. That's awesome.
We're enticing too because we can create water, so we could cool it off if he
Right.
was to.
Yeah, you want me to create some water and cool
We
that
could
off?
do like a-
saying,
like
it
a
could be
Terminator-
Arctic cold. You don't
Yeah.
know, man. I'll produce a block of ice around that thing.
Like
It'd be
we'll do
fine.
like the Terminator 2 where like they like melt the metal, but then like it freezes. You guys freeze it real quick, so it's kind of like stuck that way. Yeah, pretty cool.
forever,
Forever.
unless I decide to manipulate water and make it back into water.
That's right.
I can
Okay,
shape
nice.
it. I can shape them. I'm doing balloon tricks.
I also have a spell called Sleep that there's no save for. It just automatically succeeds every
Yeah.
time.
I love
Seriously?
sleep.
Yeah, seriously, I can put anyone to
Definitely need to be
sleep.
holding on to that
Yeah.
and sleeping whoever is the big man.
The problem with sleep is it doesn't. It's like by hit points. It sleeps, auto sleeps people that are like low hit points, and it's yeah. I like
That makes a little bit more sense.
I like keep getting it like and like trying to make it good, but then it's like it puts to sleep like one person. You're like, I guess could have just firebolted him.
It's true.
But I think I don't know. Sleep is cool in some ways if you want to like let someone live for
Sneak.
some reason.
Well, or like if we're trying to do a heist, I can make people go to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, except bears, you won't even be able to put one bear to sleep, right? I mean, bears probably have I don't know, 5
It
hit dice.
says they roll a 5 x 8, and that's the total of how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Okay,
So you have potential up to 40 hit points. So
maybe, yeah.
It's the spell lends itself much better to like out of combat gameplay.
yeah, like
exactly.
for like heists or
Right.
whatever.
Well,
Yeah,
scenarios.
trying to be like sneaky and try to steal some shit.
I mean, that's kind of the way create water and destroy water are
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, put some guards to sleep or something. But yeah, I feel like the hit points limitation like lets sleep like spare creatures that we could have killed anyway.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but
It's just a flavor text.
yeah, basically we could have chosen to just put them to sleep, but we killed them anyway.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
I am back. Okay. And let me. So I'm in Rob's character. D&D Beyond is just not fucking working on my computer. I'm really annoyed. All right, here we go. Class, abilities, description. Oh, is it class? No, but I want to add spells. There we go. Okay, and we want to add to your spell book. Now you know that you only have 4 out of 8 spells prepared. I feel like you don't have enough spells prepared, Rob.
What's the point of preparing spells if you can't? Actually, you know what? I feel like we should just use all the spells. Honestly, like I've seen the side effects, and like they haven't actually been. Maybe I shouldn't say this when Dan's listening, but they haven't been that harmful to us. Like
Hey, Dan, don't listen.
the side effects
yeah.
have like hurt our enemies more than us. I feel like, but
But we've gotten lucky with the roll.
maybe,
They left the dude up in the air.
or maybe the side effects are all just like beneficial, and we're just worrying about this shit for nothing.
No, that's a good point, actually.
Okay. Why do I not have access to create or destroy water in your spell list?
I don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
have 6 spells I can cast. And
It's
Okay, well,
Well,
here's what I
seven.
think. Create,
oh no, actually I only have 5. Oh, I can add another.
create or destroy water.
You should be able to use a lot more spells, Rob.
Yeah, you definitely. So create or destroy water.
Go to your managed spells
Where
in
is
D
this
and D and
spell?
Beyond.
It's a first level transmutation. It's from the basic rules.
And then, Rob, if you hit add spells, it'll tell you how many cantrips and how many known spells. Because I have 7, and I'm a bard. At
Yeah,
level.
I have 7 also.
You should have way more than 5.
I have 1. I can make dead things dance.
That's pretty cool, though.
That is cool.
It's like Thriller. That's
Yeah.
what you should do every time. Thriller.
Yes.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm trying to get the spell for Rob. I don't know why it's not showing up. Let's see. Try one more time. Edit character. Okay. Optional features, blah blah blah. Additional wizard spells, optional feature manager, spells, spell book, add spells.
Welcome to the stream. This is a stream about Dan saying spells a lot.
Oh.
Okay, well for right
Five
now,
primordial secrets.
because I don't want to drag us down, we're going to have to come back to this because I seriously don't know why it's not working, but it's okay.
I mean, Rob, you could always just have it and just say you're using it.
That's fine. I'm just letting
Yeah.
Dan know it's not in my repertoire.
Yeah, I don't know
Repertoire.
why. That's weird. Unless it already is, honestly. That's the other thing. So spellbook.
I think you have Shape Water as a cantrip.
I
No,
did.
he has shape water. He's looking for create or destroy water, which is a first level transmutation. And it's just not in his spell book, and it's not here. I don't know why. Okay, we'll have to figure it out. But let me log in. Dan. Okay. Logging in. Are we on stream right now?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome.
Never show up.
Welcome everyone.
Primordial
Welcome to-
secrets.
Well, yeah. So Garth, before we start, I
Oh,
actually
God.
did want to hear a little bit. I know you got to take Primordial Secrets to
Yeah, we hit the road, baby. It's
yeah, go tell us all about it. I want to hear all about it.
Exceeded all expectations. It was just like some, a little expo that like me and some people on Facebook like put together. We ended up having 11 booths in just like some random parking lot, and put a like threw a couple bucks at Facebook ads and put some posters around, and a ton of people showed up. Like
Really?
it was packed. Yeah. So
Awesome.
like there was people constantly in my booth, like met all sorts of cool people, showed everyone the game. It was a good time, and I got burnt. I got real burnt. You can see, my face is
Yeah.
red AF.
Oh, it wasn't raining.
No, man, it was hot. It was hot and sunny, and I was not ready for that, I guess. But the bottom half of my face is fine because we masked up, So I'm not burnt on the bottom half of my face. It's kind of awkward, actually.
Okay.
That's that.
So. Morning before school.
Garth, what was the hotel bar at night?
Yeah, I know. That'd be nice. No, yeah, we were gonna go out for drinks. Some people did. I didn't because I got dog and stuff. Dog. But yeah,
Dog
I
the
mean,
Bounty Hunter.
Doge.
That's a character that might make an appearance. Okay, so
Yeah.
everybody ready? So Joro, you did a great job recapping last session in our text thread. Do you want to give a quick recap to everybody of our last session?
I think it'd be very out of character for Gorgo to know anything of what I
I
said.
would like you, the human being, to give a quick
Oh, now
recap.
you've insulted me. Now you've insulted me by calling me a human. Motherfucker.
wow.
Right.
We're gonna smash, 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 smash.
That last week's adventure, from what I remember in my cloud of what I remember, and rewatching this stream a few times. I had to.
What a nerd.
I don't remember what I said.
His autobiography doesn't write itself, guys.
Hold on. Let's see what I said. I did have it written down. I said Justin, Ezekiel ate some poppers trying to impress the king. That was fun.
Well, wait, hold on. So let's back up. So where did the session start? Where did you guys kind of?
We started off walking around, and I found a javelin. Gorgo found a javelin on the ground, launched it, playing fetch with Never Pussy, which later got him killed by a bunch of bees.
Giant wasps did kill your pet cat, which sucks.
We should find their hive though, because I want to get that honey.
I ate one. It wasn't as poisonous as you said it would be.
Yeah, not poisonous at all.
We went to the river. We followed the river till we met the moblins.
Yeah, what happened when you guys went to visit the moblins?
What was that?
We learned that there's no such thing as moblins.
That's true. There is no such thing as moblins. Oh, you really know the way to my heart, Rob.
They were milling, and we ate their food. They had fantastic bread. It was bread balls and meat noodles.
Meat noodles.
Yep.
They gave us Grumbles the jabroni and his wagon, and he dragged us to get the Tiger King to make a deal with him for some. I don't know if we're doing with that. Actually, I wasn't paying attention to that when I thought like that. But then the Tiger King was a very sassy and sexual creature, where he seduced Ezekiel, and Ezekiel, like an idiot, instead of sniffing the poppers, ate one and is now unconscious. And Grumbles is the pull of a chariot. We're seeking the coral basilisk.
All right.
Your mic's up.
Did we mention before we left that we were going to leave Ezekiel for whatever the Tiger King needed?
Yeah, no, I was assuming we were just going to leave without him.
Yeah.
So I think you
assuming there was
guys.
going to be a lot of rape.
I think you
Not
guys actually finished. If I remember correctly, you guys decided you'd spend the night at the Tiger King's palace, and
See where
by
it
the
goes
time-
from there.
so at sunrise. Wait, but before we move on, did you guys get any loot? I heard a javelin. Did you guys get any fun trinkets or treasures?
We got a monster stinger from the bees. We made 3 healing potions. Got the blue crystal.
The blue crystal. Tell us about the blue crystal.
Blue crystal is made of blue raspberry sugar candy, and it is delicious.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We believe it might help us with being able to cast spells and cancel out the blue lightning.
Unless the Tiger King's just trying to get us killed.
I think Garth took some of the poppers. Did they have to buy out poppers?
You have some dinner? I ate some chicken fingers.
Ooh, damn, Garth got chicken nuggets. Oh, you got nuggets?
Got some nugs.
Yeah, I need cheeseburgers! Rub on me, baby!
Yeah.
Hey,
Was it a
Dan,
sick boy
do
today?
I have to switch it in Foundry, or do you?
No, we can. Anybody can do that, but if everybody clicks into, or I can do it. I think it probably would like it better if we did it one person at a time. So, okay, that's a great recap. Sorry, I was building a map because I'm guessing where you guys are headed, and I have a map for it. All right, let me just. I'm going in. I'm updating characters right now. So we want names, classes, features, spells, and bio. Let's import Cassian first.
Oh, sure, Cassian first, not being biased at all.
Alphabetical order.
Oh, right.
And also, Rob, I mean, candidly, if you still did the things for me that Jess does, then I would do your character first.
Just
the
give
thing
me
is,
the
she
chance.
has you cut off on that
Just
picture.
give me the
Where's that
chance.
guy in that picture down there? She's got
The
a
Batcave will always be in my memories.
The back. Okay, Dismas is in. Ezekiel is in. Okay, so why don't you guys? So you guys wake up in the morning. While I'm doing this, you guys wake up in the morning. The Tiger King is nowhere to be found in his palace, but you're fed a lovely breakfast, and you're escorted to the entrance of the temple of the Tiger King, where you can find your exits.
I demand to be taken to the Tiger King.
So there's two tiger folk guards with those like beautiful phallic-looking spears, and they have them crossed over the entrance of the to the temple, and they say one looks at you and says, "You must go now. The king, our king, has sent you on a mission."
You knew not of the mission the king has sent to you.
Okay. They just look at you. They just look at you. Okay, so you guys are here on the map. You guys came from this direction, from the southeast.
Wait, can you describe to me what happens when I wake up?
Sure. When you wake up, yeah. So when you wake up, you find yourself in a really plush bed. It is it's like it's actually not heart shaped. It's actually circular shaped.
It is rotating.
Well, so it doesn't work rotate. It's about 10 feet across, but actually the center, there actually is no like cushion or bed in the center. It's actually like a donut shape, bright red donut shape, and it's like this plush velvet, and you quickly kind of last thing you remember is drinking a strange vial and falling unconscious.
Hell yeah.
And your ass is killing me.
There's weird hair in my mouth. I'm like pulling out hair. It's like, oh my god.
Well, to be fair, it's fur.
It's fur, whatever.
Okay.
Alright, I'm good. We can keep moving now.
No. Tell us more about how you feel.
I just look at the I just look at the group and I say next time I'm gonna leave the poison tasting to dismiss over there.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
I thought Gorgo was gonna be the first to drink it, so honestly.
I was just trying to impress the Tiger King.
Yeah, no, it's the
Hey, listen.
emissaries
you're
must.
him in a lot of ways right now.
Yeah. So now you guys. So you you retrieve your cart, which is now empty, and Grumbles kind of looks at you and just kind of has his hands out and grumbles a little bit and says,
So do we get like the map to where the antelope Dr. Antelope is?
So you were shown a map in the Palace of the Tiger King, and I can refresh everyone's memory with a quick. Well, no Zoom screen share probably wouldn't work, but yeah, you were shown. Actually, I have it on the cover of my book here. So you were shown like a map that kind of looks like this, and you were told that the Temple of the Tiger King is here in the northwest corner of the map. You were told that Bear City is over here. You were told that the Dr. Antelope lives over here. Yep, Shane took a picture. Great. And then the temple or the lair of the coral basilisk is down here in this part that looks like Florida.
All right, so we can then technically go to Dr. Antelope first because it's on the way to the basilisk because we have to go east anyway. So we can do Dr. Antelope, Carol Basilisk, and then the heist, the final.
I never thought a man of Christ would speak so.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. With Christ, all things are possible. You should write that down. So I'm gonna look at the group and I say we should head east towards Dr. Antelope, so we can acquire things that we need.
Okay. All right. And is Grumbles? Have you guys suggested to Grumbles that he stay with you? He's just kind of looking for some kind of direction.
Come over to Grumbles as I stroke Favor over my shoulder and say, Grumbles, would you like to continue on and continue this mission with us? And he goes.
So.
Precisely as I thought. Come
Excellent.
So he just kind of begrudgingly is just pulling this cart Behind him, which
Oh no,
direction?
I'm sitting in the cart now.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the cart.
Okay, and so he's pulling the cart with Ezekiel and Torment sitting in the cart. It's a kind of a narrow cart, so it's a tight squeeze for the two of you, but you make it fit. So which direction are we heading?
I say 2.
2. Interesting.
Came from 3, right?
Yeah, he came from 3. So there's a road at 3.
Okay. So then stick to the road.
I would stick to the road considering Grumbles.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you guys
Hmm.
make your way through the forest or the jungle. Here we go. We're traveling through the jungle. We are not yet along the road. No. Are you exploring or moving quickly?
Let's move quickly.
Why? I'm still looking for.
Oh,
Okay, great. Oh, I forgot to. It is now the next morning sunrise. There we go.
Tara, go to bed.
I'll
Dad.
roll.
Tara, go to bed. Dad. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Bring on the dice. Where are the dice? There they are. So many math rocks. Okay, here we go. Travel begins at 7 a.m. We have a 15 and a natural 1. Perfect.
Oh no, the other one was a 1d12. So it's a 14 and a 17.
14 and a 17. Okay, write those down.
Got it.
Travel begins at 7 a.m. Traveling by daylight. You are exploring through a region of jungle terrain, and it is abnormally hot. After 3 hours, you reach the center of the hex. There is no sign of the T-Rex nearby. Okay, first, as you're walking, you let's see, everybody make a perception check. Uh-oh. Anyone make a perception check. Great, 22. Perfect. It's a lot of really good perception. Okay, Castian gets a 2. Dismas rolls an 18.
What?
And an 8. Okay. So anybody who rolled over a 10, which is half of you, you notice that you hear like a very faint buzzing, and you can detect that some giant wasps have just moved through here, through the area.
Outside with Nancy.
Which direction?
A sort of like crossway. It's like they've recently crossed your path, and you could hunt them down if you choose.
We don't want to lose Grumbles. That's what happens when we lose our companions when we face bees.
We'll continue forward. We have no need to chase after useless insects.
Or crab, yes. Or crabs.
Love it.
Okay.
No,
So,
we attack every fucking crab we see.
well, as you continue walking off the path, because you guys are in the jungle now, you guys are in the thick of it. Off the path,
Welcome to the jungle, fellas. You're gonna die.
That's right. You see a group of panthers huddled over a fresh kill, examining their spoils. They pay no attention to you.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Can I detect what they are savaging?
How close you want to get?
Prefer to fly above them.
Yeah, I use favor to fly over top.
Great, make a perception check.
Ooh.
Another 2?
Ouch.
Excellent. So, yeah, Favor can't really make out what they're devouring, except it's definitely dead. But what Favor does notice, even with a 2, is that there are 6 panthers.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, I want to walk away from. Let's not go near them.
Okay, great. As you continue moving through this hex, you come across a riderless horse with a
Ooh.
rein, saddle, and bags still attached as it gallops past you.
All right,
Who's got
that.
the best
I'm
animal
trying to
handling?
stop the horse.
Yeah, we gotta get that.
Me, I grab the reins.
Okay, so it went galloping past you. So first, you're going to need to make an athletics check.
Done.
But you're chasing down a running horse, so it is a DC 18 athletics check for
I
Gorgo.
want to catch it.
I'm already on top
Austin,
of it.
can you sleep it?
I mean, how far is it from me now?
I mean, it is now. It's 20 yards away from you.
I mean, I could sleep it, but I don't. It says a creature. So as long as the creature doesn't have more than 40 hit points, or no, it's more than that. If I use a second level, it would be a 7 die 8.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I could.
7d8 of sleep.
No,
Oh,
so
yeah.
so the way sleep works is that I roll 78, and the total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. So basically, I think that means if there was a creature that had 100 hit points, my sleep wouldn't do anything to it till it reached whatever the 78 roll was.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to say. Next time a horse goes running past you, definitely do that in a much faster way. This horse is gone, bro.
Oh no!
This horse is just gone. But you know what, Jordo? Well, Gorgo, while you're not able to run down the horse, a small alchemist's bag falls off of the horse's back, and you pick it up, and you find a bag containing what look like common rarity monster parts. Look like eyeballs from maybe panthers or tigers, some kind of cat eyeballs. There's 4 of them in an alchemist bag.
Who picked them up?
What?
Who picked them up?
You picked them up?
Did I?
Did you?
I picked them up.
You also chased down the horse?
Yes, I'm the first one who said catch the horse.
Okay, great. Well,
I'm already on the horse.
Okay, great.
Throw with my heart when I pick up that bag of eyeballs. You know how much I love the taste of eyeballs.
I'll pick them up, man. Whatever.
Eyeballs are for spells, not food.
Okay. But was there something else that you notice? Is that the area of the jungle that you're exploring is sparsely populated with bomb bloom, and if anybody would like to pick them,
I'll pick some
you
bomb.
would.
Yeah.
So you would, Rob. Okay, are you proficient with our?
No, wait, who's our herbalist?
I think that.
Cassian?
Yeah, me and Cassian have the best odds.
Alright, then you guys, I identify them and I tell you to pick them.
Excellent.
So you.
I also send Favor in search of the horse to see where it's going and see if it can guide it back towards our direction.
Okay, excellent. So first I need an herbalism check out of either Cassian or Dismas. You can use either wisdom, and if you're proficient, you can add your proficiency bonus. I think that's what you want to do.
Okay, wisdom mod plus proficiency bonus. Got it.
Yeah, and at level 4, are you guys at +3 proficiency yet or no?
No, still +2.
Yeah.
All right, where is it? D20 +4, 10.
So you fail the check.
All right.
And as you pick up the bomb bloom, the petals kind of fall apart, leaving like a greasy residue on your fingers, and you're unable to collect them. But okay, but now to keep moving, you guys are traveling along a road, and you have a map. So somebody make a DC 15 survival check with advantage.
All right.
Anyone?
Can do it.
I mean,
I think Dismas has the best
I mean,
survival,
the
right?
older, the dwarf has been your best navigator. So
I know. I mean, theoretically,
Then,
We're
yeah,
sorry, say that one more time with survival, you said?
hey, I
yeah,
got there.
perfect. So 18. That was perfect.
I didn't go the wrong direction on the road. Hooray!
Okay,
Best
so
scout ever.
okay, now you guys had, so that was actually you guys successfully finding the road. So now, are you guys, which way are you traveling? 2, 3, or I guess technically 4. You can travel in any direction. Who's navigating? Which way are you traveling?
Going east.
2.
where is? Yeah, so east
Okay.
would be 2.
So I heard a 2. 2 it is. Excellent. And here we go.
Uh-oh.
Math rocks.
Math rocks. Here we go. Traveling along the road. Exploring. Here we go. So much math rocks. Okay, travel begins At 1 p.m., traveling by daylight, you're exploring along the road to a region of jungle terrain. The weather is light precipitation. It starts to rain. After 90 minutes of traveling, you reach the center point of the hex. The T-Rex is not nearby, so that's really great.
Yay.
Okay, now this is odd. You encounter 8 giant wasps hovering around a campfire.
Well, fire. Who made the fire?
I'm sorry, say again?
Those bugs can't make fire. So they fire.
This is an interesting question. There are 8 of them, and they are buzzing, sort of almost swarming around this campfire.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of them.
That's too many.
I say we kind of keep moving.
Okay. As you keep moving, as you keep moving, you encounter a pack of tigers moving around you. Real tigers, not tiger folk. Moving around you as though stalking something.
I would like to ask you a question about this. How are there like primal tigers and like super gay tigers in the same world? What is this all about? How are there 2 of the same? How did one not evolve? What the
Who
fuck?
knows? So Dan.
I don't know how they're bats
and
and well, hold on. Why isn't every hamster a bat, Jordan?
No, because there'd be bats and then there'd be vampire people. It's different, all right? There's tiger, and then there's tiger cats, all right?
There's tiger folk and there's tigers in the jungle, man. I don't know. You know what? Want to know the truth? Truth is, I do know the answer.
I know you do. I know it too. There's humans here. The humans here have been fucking the primal cats, and that's how you get tiger kings. Is that what you want me to say?
That's
Is that what you
not,
want me to say?
that is not the right answer. But anyway,
It is. I'm gonna believe that.
the tigers are moving through the forest as though stalking something. But apparently that something isn't you. They don't really pay much attention to you.
Which way are they heading?
They are heading south.
Right. Where's Favor with the horse?
Sure. Make an investigation check on behalf of Favor. Investigation is the int, right? You should be good with that. Excellent. 23. So Favor successfully tracked the horse. He ran about 12 miles. No, not even. Honestly, only about 7 or 8 miles north of your current position, and is drinking from a river.
Ooh. Let's go get the horse. That seems like the easiest.
The free horse, man.
Yeah. That seems like the easiest win.
We have grumbles to carry.
Yeah. I also want to determine what the tigers are stalking by looking at what footprints they're following.
Sure, make a nature or survival check.
Okay, we're still
You're gonna roll a 10, guys.
Hey,
Wow, you are critically.
There it
You know
is.
what? You are critically investigative. You are watching these tigers, and suddenly, in your mind's eye, you get a flash as though communicating with those tigers mentally, and you see a vision of a single tiger folk man, haggard and ratty, covered in like tattered cloaks, almost looking like ghillies, like this tiger folk hunter. He carries a long walking stick and has a bow on his back and has like a scar under his left eye, and you get the sense that these tigers are now hunting this single tiger. Tiger folk.
well, the party's not going to believe me when I tell them that I know all this, but
I don't know. We are dealing with a gay tiger.
yeah.
He didn't really come out and say he was gay. He was
That's true. That's true. He didn't really say he was actually.
You're right.
gay.
We're basing it on our documentary.
Yeah, yeah.
not out this Tiger King for who he what he is. You know, there's no on his own.
How many tigers are there, even? Normal.
I feel like
Oh,
the
normal tigers there are
just get
5. It's a
intelligence on
pack.
the area around it that we protected.
It's a pack
I
of
think-
5 tigers.
So if we
I think we
follow
can best these tigers.
the tigers going south, it's not really on the way.
No. So yes. So I fill you in on the
Know
things.
where they are?
They're going south of us, so they're probably going like 4. And I think
But Dismas doesn't know where they are. But the guy is.
If we follow the tigers, we will find we can either observe the showdown from a distance, which is what I would recommend, or we could intervene on one party's behalf. Either way, I'm kind of curious to see what the why some tigers are seemingly hostilely stalking another. Although I do admit that the horse seems like a more easy win. You know, grab that thing. Perhaps it's got something valuable in its saddlebags.
Alright. I call for Cassian to come with me towards the horse. And the rest of you follow the beast.
oh, so you want to split up?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'll die then.
All right.
But if we get into combat without 2 of you,
Yeah, we're kind of.
I don't do much. I'm taking Cassian
Okay.
because I don't want to die.
All right.
Okay, so then my question is, who gets
Cassian does do a lot.
Yeah.
who
If
gets
I
the
understand, but you got Gorgu and Dismas with
Who
2
gets-
casters.
who gets the crystal?
You guys take the crystal because you're going into danger. We are tracking a beast.
And
Okay.
if we're splitting up, I must say we should avoid combat at all costs. We will observe from a distance. Everyone be quiet.
Yes, I put you in charge of Gorgu.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do with Gorgo?
How about you guys take Gorgo?
Then Grumbles,
Gorgo.
then Grumbles in the wagon.
Who has the highest animal handling?
Jordan, I think.
Yeah, you guys have to take Gorgo.
Jordan, what's your animal handling?
No, then you guys take Cassian, and I'll take Gorgo and me.
That's a
Grumbles.
that's a deal. That's
Deal.
A trade right there. That's a deal.
No, don't.
No, not
I get the
Gorgo.
crystal.
Oh.
No, we got
It's crystal. She sounds hideous.
No, we're gonna need the crystal. You're just going for a horse. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Go get the horse.
All right, me and Gorgo go north to the horse. They go south. Follow the tigers.
What,
Alright.
+1 animal handling? No, I thought it was more than
Okay.
So that's the highest
No.
animal handling. That's
Let's
really what I
see.
need.
I have 3.
that. So +3 animal handling?
Yeah, but that's still.
I have +1. And
I thought you were Mr. Animal Handler over here.
Me?
Yeah.
You just
I'm
need.
the one that trapped the panther.
Mm.
Oh.
That's why I took Cassian in the first place.
Too late. Too late. You get Gorgo.
Alright, let's go. Grumbles, take me to the thing. I'm
It's the worst thing.
So actually, so Grumbles just looks at you and he points at the cart and then he kind of points down the road and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
Just we'll leave Grumbles.
Guard the cart, Grumbles.
Yeah.
I leave Gorgo with the cart and Grumbles, and I go after Faber and the horse. That's it. Moving on.
okay, excellent. So Cassian and Torment are now solo walking through the jungle. Do you guys first? You guys are foraging through the jungle. You're not moving along the road, but you're moving pretty quickly to try and track this down. Let's see. Oh, and actually, great. So you are able to reach the horse in about 90 minutes of running after it. And oh, this is wonderful. So as you guys are walking, you encounter 2 tigers charging straight for you. Torment and Cassian, roll for initiative.
Oh, here we go.
Fantastic.
Taking Gorgo.
All right. I'm just gonna be eating my chicken here.
Yeah, you deserve this. Cassian, you run.
It's a shame, right? It's a
That's
shame.
not what I meant.
It's a shame. And I'm just holding this crystal in my hand, just.
Yeah, they're gonna do the fighting. We're just gonna like.
It's it.
Let's split up. Let's go right after the horse.
Okay. What's up? Oh, it's not there yet. I just say roll for initiative to be like dramatic. Sorry.
I was about to say, I can't roll initiative.
Okay, sorry. Now you guys should be on this map. Let's get you guys out of here. Let's get you out of here. Wait, can you guys still see what's happening?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, yeah, you have to turn me on at least for the stream.
Oh, okay. So here, we'll put the. Now can you guys see?
No.
No, that doesn't.
No.
Hold on. So here, we'll put you guys on the map.
Yeah, put us in the backside. You're not gonna roll.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I also can't see any of Garth's rolls. It just says.
Okay.
It's weird.
So
Yeah, that's true. I
you
can't
guys-
stand this stuff.
You guys are here, and let us break out some tigers. How many did I say there are? 2?
2 tigers.
1, 2 tigers, and they're charging at you.
Hey, kill my forest!
Okay, and then let's put them in combat. And now let's roll for initiative. Oh, okay, so we already rolled for initiative. So you guys rolled an 18. And the tigers roll an 8. So you guys, you don't get a surprise round on them, but you certainly get. Let's see, what's this guy roll? Give him an 8 too. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Cassian, you're up first.
Okay, so we came in contact with these guys, but are they like charging us? Or?
They're charging it directly at you. 2 of them.
Okay. Okay, so the one that is closest to me, I will. It's charging at me. You said.
Charging at you.
Okay, so I also run towards it and go to like clothesline in its neck.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dan, can you add me to it so I can watch?
Oh, did I not do that? My bad.
No, sorry. I was there, but I'm gone now.
Did you delete yourself, you son of a bitch?
No. There, thank you. Perfect.
Okay. Here we go. Unarmed strike, 24. 24 hits the tiger,
Nice.
and you do 7 damage to the tiger. Excellent. Okay. Bonus action.
Bonus action. So I clothesline it in the neck, and then I do the wrap my arm around it.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Whatever that's called.
You're stunning it again? Oh yeah, close it out with a stunner.
Oh, that is a critical Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Tiger's head off.
9 damage from Cassian. Excellent. Okay, and this tiger is woozy. Okay, Torment, you're up.
Okay. Tormenting. Okay, so Cassian went right at that one. The other one's coming right at me then?
No, they're actually both charging at.
They're both charging at me.
I'm charging at Cassian.
What happened?
That's good for you. Get out of there, Rob.
Sorry, I'll have to say again.
Okay, so they're both charging at Cassian.
You're nothing.
I'm charging at Cassie.
Emery is charging
Yes,
at
they're both
Cassie. I don't
charging
know
at
who Cassie is, but she's charging at her.
Ram.
She sounds hideous.
What a Jezebel. What a fucking Jezebel that is. Roger Mexican.
I fire ice knife at the second one.
Okay, excellent. That's a first level spell. Oh, but do you have the magical crystal?
No.
Okay, great. So first you throw an ice knife. So you know how ice knife works?
Yes, I fired at. Well, yeah, the other one's
So
not.
first you
5
make an
within
attack
5 feet.
roll. First you make an attack roll at the tiger.
Right.
So do that.
Do I have an advantage or no?
No.
It's not attacking me. It doesn't see me coming.
No, of course it does. They're charging at you.
They're charging at Cassie.
Okay. Well, so a 12 against a tiger, that hits.
Nice.
So now
Okay.
roll damage. Excellent. Wow.
That is nice.
Oh, but okay. Great.
Ice knife.
So he did all of the damage in one shot. Okay, great. So that's 12, and then, but the
Oh, it
tiger,
did cast both. Yes, I'm
but
sorry.
then
I
the
clicked
tiger
damage.
needs to make a dex save. I think tigers are pretty dexterous. Let's see.
Yeah, he needs a 14.
Tiger, dex save, normal. Actually, that should be with disadvantage. 'Cause he's being restrained by Cassian. I'm gonna give him another roll. And that is that's a 15. So a 15 passes, so he doesn't take the cold damage. So he only takes the 5, the 1d10. So
Yeah, 5
see.
was the piercing.
22. Okay, so now it's the tiger's turn. So the first tiger that's like on top of, like right next to Cassian, he reaches at you with a big claw, kind of lunges at you, claws at you. Does 12 hit you? Okay. Then the other tiger comes running at you. He's like running full speed at you. And he is going to lunge and try to tackle you and also bite you on the fucking neck like a savage. So you see this like giant toothy jaws like coming right at your face. And he latches on. He misses your neck, but he sort of like bites you on the collarbone. Tears like let's see, how big is the chunk of flesh? Yeah, it tears a huge chunk of flesh out of your shoulder and does 12 damage to you. And make a strength saving throw, Cassian.
Right, come on.
Okay, 15. You passed the save. So even though it ran at you and tackled you, it did not knock you to the ground, but it did do 12 points of damage to you.
That's pretty
And
big.
now, Cassian, you're up.
Finish him.
Did you automatically take my damage?
Yep.
Okay. So I have the one on the ground, right?
Well,
Am I-
you have one that you have like kind of in a headlock.
And then the other guy's here.
Yeah, the other guy's
Right.
like right in your face. Yep.
Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna give this guy an elbow. The guy that's on my neck.
Okay. Okay, that hits. Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Nice. Max damage. Do 9 damage to the uninjured tiger.
Okay, so I'm doing one of those where it's a pop and then a you know what
So
I mean?
are
Like,
you doing
this way.
Okay. Is this flurry of blows or is this just your second attack?
This is my second attack.
Okay, great.
He was at my feet a moment ago. I don't know where he is.
Did you lose Papa?
And
Got him.
11. So that backhand kind of misses the tiger.
Yeah.
Sort of like rolls around it. Torment, you're up.
Rob, are you missing your gimp? What's going on?
What's that?
You missing your gimp?
I'm missing my. No, I think I put the dog outside and nobody knows where the dog is.
Oh, the dog.
So the one that Castian has a headlock on, can I get a clean shot?
Yeah, you can get a clean. Well, so you're within 5 feet. So if you make a ranged attack, you're attacking with disadvantage.
Okay, so obviously I'm going to take a couple steps back because all my attacks are
Okay,
ranged attacks.
so when you take that step back, this tiger that was on Cassian just makes a sort of kicks at you with a hind claw and makes an attack of opportunity at you.
Oh no.
Oh, and he does critical damage with his claw. He rips you right across the chest with his hind claw.
Ooh,
And
thank God.
thank goodness he rolls min damage. It only does 5 damage to you.
You got so lucky.
Wow.
Roll, man.
But he does like tear like a piece of your like clothing with his claw and like.
Oh, you already took the 5 damage. Cool.
Yeah, took the 5 damage. Okay,
Well,
now
close.
you're up, Torment.
All right. Now we got issues. So which one's the one that's most damage? That's the one that's
at the
active.
top right.
The one labeled
Alright.
Ron Marie for some reason. Oh no, that's where you're.
That's Firebolt.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, you guys are in trouble. Yeah.
But you know what? I forgot that when you cast your last spell, I forgot to give you. Let's see what happened here. So that is a 58. 58. So suddenly, with like a delayed reaction, swirling energy surrounds you.
Come here.
Interesting. A cloud of swirling energy surrounds you. You feel as though your whole body is very heavy, and you can't move. Your movement speed has been reduced to 10 feet.
This is not a toy. Not happy.
Oh. Someone's getting in
Yeah.
trouble.
10 feet.
She's
No,
just she's
you
practicing.
got time out.
she's
You
pra-
go brush your teeth.
She's practicing for later.
Now. Not happy.
Kids, man. They suck.
Oh,
That's a
someone's
dog, dude. That's a dog, bro.
No,
Not even the kids. That's a dog, bro.
no,
Wow.
You don't want to give us some shit for the kids.
brush your teeth.
Amru, we still love you. Okay, so Rob, you're up. So what? You got an attack? You already made your attack. All right, Tigers are up. Tigers are shredding Cassian right now.
So wait, I might basically the blue gave me slow half my speed, right?
Well, just brought your speed down to
To
10
10.
for 24 hours.
Oh my God, you're never gonna catch that horse now.
You better hope you catch the horse.
Okay, great. So the two tigers attack you. They both swipe at you with their claws,
Wait, Rob.
and they both hit you.
Attack of opportunity. After the did you attack after the attack of opportunity?
And they do a total of 14 damage to Cassian.
Jesus.
So what was your question?
Wait, after Rob made his move, did he make an attack of opportunity? Did he make his move?
After he moved, he did a firebolt that did 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now it's Cassian's turn again.
Gotta kill them.
Brushes her
Okay.
teeth.
So, at this point, since I'm getting annihilated, I am going to use my necrotic shroud.
Oh, there we go.
So, I pop out my demon wings.
Ooh.
My face goes dark. My hair starts just randomly blowing in wind that's not there. And then they all have to do a charisma saving throw or be
Okay,
frightened of me.
excellent.
Now we're talking.
So
Going.
what's the DC on that charisma saving throw?
11.
Okay, so the first tiger fails to save.
Nice.
The second tiger should also fail. The
Oh.
second tiger passes the save.
Damn.
What does the frightened condition do? I don't remember.
It's be frightened of me until the end of my next turn, lasts for 1 minute, or until I end it as a bonus
Get
action.
out.
Okay, condition 5e. Let's see. So frightened, does it mean he can't attack you?
Disadvantage
So
on
frightened
everything but
creature has
run.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is in its line of sight, and it can't move closer to the source of its fear. Okay, so this guy is frightened. Now, was that a bonus action or an action?
That is an action.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, you can still attack one.
Right. So I'm going to, as my bonus action, do a flurry of blows.
Okay. Against which one? Well, actually, so can you only do a flurry of blows if your first action was an attack?
Oh, yeah, it says after you take the attack action.
Yeah. But you can still make one attack.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
And who are you attacking? South one or the east one?
Which one was frightened of me?
The east one is frightened.
Okay, so then Okay, so here's a question. It says once on my turn, you can have one attack or spell deal 4 extra points of necrotic damage, but I can only do that to the frightened one, right?
No?
Okay, so I'm gonna do it to the one that's not frightened. Is the one I'm
Okay.
going to attack.
Nice. All right, here we go.
Okay. Crit.
One.
That's like an extra damage you get while in demon form.
13. Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, that's a 13, so that hits, and then
Okay.
damage 8 damage plus 4.
Plus 4. Necrotic.
Okay. Great. So you do 12 damage to this tiger, and and your punches now have like this like black like acidic smoke around them, and like you punch this tiger and you leave like a brand of like your fist in its like haunches.
Sick.
Okay. Now it is Torment's turn.
Alright, so which one is the one breathed in fire?
So the one that just got necrotic damage done to it is the one closest to you.
Okay. So that's the one I want to attack. Alright. Fireball! Fireball!
Come on,
Fireball!
you guys can make it out of this. I know you can.
One.
There we go.
Okay, that hits.
That does hit.
Oh, thank God.
Sounds awfully close though.
There we go.
Okay, 7
Oh, yeah.
damage. Great. Okay, this one is in bad shape. This one looks like it's really taking a beating. All right, first this guy over here swipes at you with his claws, but with disadvantage because he's frightened of you.
Yikes.
Yikes. Hits anyway
Okay.
and does 6 damage to you. And then this one that is not frightened of you, but is wounded, also attacks you. Also with disadvantage because it's really badly wounded.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know how this is even happening.
Are you kidding me?
He's trying to save you.
Rolls damage
Dude.
and does another 6 damage to you.
Yeah, so what's your health at?
1.
1. Okay. We're still in it.
No, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
Another round.
1 is all it takes.
These guys are on the border anyway.
Okay.
Alright, so Cassie, you're down to 1.
Cassian, you're up.
I am up.
Rob.
Okay. So I'm going to go for the one that's really badly wounded. Is that the one that's feared?
No,
Or
that's the bottom one, the one that's not
Okay.
feared.
Yeah, so I'm going for the one that's not frightened of me.
Okay.
Bang.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
Bang.
Okay.
Another natural 20 critical hit.
Oh shit, I just rolled normal.
Okay,
There.
just do it again. I'll kill that card. Great, excellent. So you do 9 points of damage, which is exactly what was needed to bring this tiger to 0. You kick so hard that you just +4. Oh, you don't have to use the +4. You use it once per turn, so don't use it here. So you bring this one to 0 hit points, and you knock its head clean off, and its head goes flying into the woods.
That's it.
And
This
now,
one's not like double trade.
and then you turn your attention to the other one.
Right, when I turn my attention to the other one, I yell out, "I'm gonna wear your fur like a cape." Then flurry of blows.
Then flurry of blows. All right, let's see it.
Headbutt.
Alright.
Headbutt. Fury of blows.
Double headbutt.
How many do I get to do?
2.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, a roll.
Okay.
That's one.
I thought that was going to be a crit. That's a hit for
Oh,
sure.
that's funny. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, this one I'm gonna add the extra 4 to.
Okay, great. So that's 12 damage. And same thing. You lunge a kick at this thing, and you leave like a black, like hissing, singeing footprint right across like the side of its head.
Still alive though.
It's still alive. And then you hit it again. There's no way. And then you do 8 damage to it. It like loses its footing and like falls to its belly, but then it kind of stands up again, and it's got a little bit of fight left in it.
Okay, I turn to Torment and I go, "Finish it, goddammit!"
Yeah, really.
Do something.
Critical miss. He hits you instead.
Do it.
So how far am I from them?
You're more than 10 feet. You're 20 feet away. Up. You're 20 feet away, and you can only move 10 feet.
Gotcha. I can only firebolt.
This is what a wizard's
Maybe-
supposed to
maybe
be
the
like.
blue- Okay, go ahead. Let's see it. Go ahead. Roll damage. Okay, that hits.
Yeah.
14 hits. Well, 14 plus 6 or 20. That hits.
Come on, Dan. 10.
Don't even need it. Let's see. And just exactly enough again.
Nice.
The fire like ignites the tiger's chest in flame, and then it collapses to the ground.
No
I
tickets.
slowly walk over to Cassian and give him a potion of life. Her a potion of life.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ouch.
well, Rob, make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to be able to find your unconscious bodies later. They would have just eaten your corpses, right? Like if you hadn't won that shit, we would have been in trouble.
Okay, so good. 10 is your Arcana check. So you deduce that that even though your movement speed has been slowed to only to 1/3 of its normal speed, you are resistant to force damage.
Ooh.
As the sort of the boon of this magical effect that it has taken you. All right, Cassian, roll. Give yourself restore 1d4 plus 4 hit points if you want to drink that healing potion, or you can also walk around the jungle with 1 hit point. I don't really care.
Don't get any roses.
1d4 you said?
Yeah.
+4, yeah.
That's one tiger swipe, maybe. Maybe not.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
So
I also want to use my healing hands, which gives me another 4.
okay, great. Okay, so you are up to 10 hit points. Great. Okay.
Body.
This horse is actually a centaur. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Well played.
Okay, so what can I do with it? Can I make a cape out of it?
Get the meat.
Sure. So make a So as a matter of fact, you can. The DC is really low. So if you make a dexterity check or a survival, so you make a dexterity check or a survival check, and it's a DC 7 to skin the tiger. You won't instantly have a cape, but you'll have.
Yeah, you gotta let it dry out, man. You don't want to like wear that wet.
Okay, yeah,
skin on.
18. So you successfully skin this tiger,
Okay.
like, and then you
And
realize as you're doing it that it was like unconscious but not dead. But I don't think you care.
Nice.
I don't care.
And she doesn't have any weapons, so she do it with her hands.
I tell her as she realizes it, I tell her continue. And in favor, stare over the corpse as it struggles to live, as its skin is pulled from its flesh.
Yeah. Well, that happened.
And then I stand up and I say, I said what I said. And then I just tie its arms, like the skin of its arms around my neck. So it's not really a cape, but I can still wear it. And I don't care that it's still bleeding.
Great. Very coming to America. I love it.
Yeah.
So
I
you,
also try to get as much meat off of them as I can.
okay, so you arrive now at this lake shore. Now, first, what I will say is when you get to the shore, just the two of you, you do look up and see this breathtaking sight. You do find like what has to be like 100-foot tall waterfall, just like pouring water down. You can see it barely like on the edge of your like map tile. But you see this like 100-foot tall waterfall that extends as far west and as far east as you can like reasonably see up this like east and west moving river. And then very, very faintly over the top of this ridge, you can see smoke, like if it's coming from like maybe like the top of a volcano or something. But then you also come across the horse that you've been chasing, and it's been killed by tigers.
I knew it.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So you do. You know what? After all that, you spot this horse, and it is just as Favor had observed. It is sipping water from this stream.
Okay, so I see the waterfall and I say, oh, look, another glorious waterfall. Makes me sick. Let's get this fucking.
I stroke the hair around Cassian's ear and say, I couldn't agree more, and lean in for a kiss.
Oh my god.
I'm making a charisma check.
You don't get to PvP charisma checks. Yeah, Cassian, you can make it. You can. There is no check needed. So Cassian is clearly the more nimble of the two of you, and she very quickly dodges your weird homoerotic kiss.
Wait, no, I thought Cassian was a chick. No, if I'm a dude. I don't know.
No, and it's okay. Hey.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge.
Just
Okay,
like the Tiger King.
I don't know what's normal in tiefling culture. But,
I say, no offense
I
to
was raised by elves.
I'm asexual, so no thanks.
no,
Nobody does it for me.
Nobody does it.
Amen. I say to Cassian, the pleasures of the flesh can be quite enthralling.
Oh my god, what's going on?
No.
This is a magical waterfall.
You could hit him once if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a little open-handed palm
Do I
slap.
still have my demon wings?
Yeah.
So I just kind of flutter them out bigger and kind of make them go between us.
Okay, and then
The horse runs away.
it's an erection. You had the opposite effect.
Also, fluff out my wings.
You do realize she's never going to go anywhere with you alone again.
Ever again.
Oh my god.
Fucking horse.
Okay, so
Torment's like, everything's going according to plan.
drinking from the stream.
No, Cassian, I want the horse to watch.
I just start walking away. Get the horse. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I'm channeling Hector. My apologies.
So yeah, so then Torment waddles over to the horse. What do you do?
What does Torment do?
Yeah, to try to win over this horse's favor.
I tell Cassian.
Yeah, I let out a big sigh and go, fuck, I have to get the horse, don't I? So I do begrudgingly go as I'm walking up to it slowly. Oh, that's an
Oh,
interesting-
hello.
Yes. It's lovely. And then do I just roll animal handling to try to get a hold of it?
So you're just making kissing noises at
Yeah,
it?
you know, like, 'cause we don't have any apples, do we?
No.
You got tiger meat.
No. I don't think
Okay, yeah, make an animal handling
Okay.
check against this horse.
No. I use 17.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
great. You used 17. She wouldn't have passed, so I'm glad you did. So yes, so the horse casually strolls over to you, Cassian. It nuzzles you with its beak or whatever
Beak.
nose,
Jesus.
whatever its face, whatever
Snout.
its fake snout. And then it actually just like sticks its head like in between your legs and like picks you up on its back like a brontosaurus.
I like give it like a pat, good horse thing on the top of the head.
Good horse
Yes.
with beak.
And then the horse begins trotting in a southward direction back toward where you expect your friends are.
Torment's still walking 10
Cassian,
feet
check
at a
the,
time, right?
Can I get on the horse, by the way? Because I'm going very slow.
I flip out my wings so there's no space.
Yes. Okay, so as day turns to night, you guys finally meet back with the other group. Dun dun dun. So now the other group had southwardly travels. Break time. All right, we'll follow the other group south after this break.
Alright. Yeah. Primordial secrets.
Yeah, what can I put on? Let's put on.
Yo, I found that GIF. I typed in gorges
Mm-hmm.
on Giphy, and that was like on the page. Gorges. What's
Nice.
that? I'll put-
I missed it, but it looks like Dan was offended by it, so.
was a bunch of girls. A bunch of girls with legs out with flowers. Just like.
Oh no.
Oh,
Sweet Jesus.
amazing. I didn't get a chance to say anything. It was gone. How do I send it to you in a little private chat?
Oh my god. Let's see. Do I have? I don't have anything up. Whatever. There's no break time messages this time.
I sent you there.
Nice. BRB.
Like, I promise nothing. That, yes. Good one. So, this is how it's set up. Right? It's in there. Was a for these darts. Oh yeah. I can tell it's fine. I haven't even got to the net yet. I just went from one thing to the other to the other. I think that's the trick right there, bud. Just don't stop moving.
Well. Everyone's taking a long ass break, I guess. Welcome to Wizon break. Descent into darkness. Hello. Thovir the Betrayer. Do you have any good spells, or are you All I've seen is your one shitty spell.
Well, that's because somebody keeps throttling the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I haven't never used
Yeah,
it.
you haven't even like looked, right? Yeah. But like, did you see the side effect of the thing Rob cast? It's like he's slow for a bit. Like, fuck, whatever, you know. I feel like we should just be rolling it.
My only problem is that I'm afraid that if I'm trying to heal somebody because they're on the verge of death,
Yeah, that is a little risky. Yeah.
just kill them.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, I guess healing someone at low health is a pretty risky one to use. Yeah.
Right. As far as damage goes, not really.
Yeah. But you do have healing spells.
Oh, I've got a ton of them.
Okay, nice. So yeah. We just need to shove one of those crystals up your ass and then we're good to go.
I mean, I have.
I'm going to bed.
You just got here.
I'm going to bed.
Relax. You. It's just me. Right? We're supposed to figure out the things.
And he goes into the outie.
Because he dropped
No.
something in the house.
That's not what you're trying to figure out. Okay.
I can. So I kind of structured my character to heal and then like support. I guess is the other word. You know, like.
Oh, you've got like some team buff stuff? Oh, that's cool.
Like buffs.
Yeah. That's good.
Resistances, advantages on, or not advantages, but like redos on save checks, stuff like
Nice.
that.
Do you have that bless one or whatever it's called? Bless?
I mean, he hasn't developed social skills.
Let me see what you got.
Well, if I do, I don't have it prepared.
I always liked that one, but I might.
Well, she's just not saying that with that.
What's it called?
I think it's called bless.
Oh, bless. Ooh, no, I don't. It is here. It is called. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range.
Which one you can get
Target makes an attack roll.
Oh, well, you have to,
Okay.
right? There's
Oh yeah, look at all your shit. Okay, Bane. That's cool. I like
that's
Bane.
that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, enhanced ability is pretty cool.
Crystal water. So yeah, bless I think is the exact same as Bane, except so like Bane is it
I understand.
makes them harder to hit. Like it makes them less likely to hit you, but bless makes it more likely to hit. And the thing that makes bless better than Bane is that
There's 4 or 5 of us.
right. Well, the other thing is that for Bane, they have to fail a saving throw for it to even affect them, whereas bless auto affects the 3 people.
You're right, I should switch it.
I mean, Bane is more on
I
flavor.
have Bane too.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can take bless.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, I'll wait till we technically arrest, but
Because I think it is the exact same opposite. It's just that, yeah, bless doesn't require a saving. Like, it's just auto.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was a good observation.
What are we talking about?
Spells.
Spells.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong with my spells here.
Go to manage spells,
Yeah, I feel like I have every spell equipped.
and then say add spells, and it'll tell you up top there. It'll say how many spells you have and how many you can fill.
No, oh, for you as a wizard, you have to do the prepare. It's the prepared spells that's your bottleneck. So you have to, like, actually prepare the
right.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 8 prepared spells, 14 known.
Oh, that sounds about right.
I only have 3 out of 4 cantrips, though.
You can add a cantrip.
So you get to add a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah, but what should I add on?
Something to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Like I have a blade ward, which gives me resistance.
I
to,
love Blade Ward.
Yeah, bludgeoning, piercing. And
It, like,
slashing
doesn't
damage,
sound
and
like
death.
it's going to be good, but then it, like, actually is good, yeah.
Mhm. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Like, unless it's a magical.
Yeah.
you
I
know.
mean, the problem is it takes your whole action, and you could. Well, the thing is, like, it takes your whole action, and you can just. There's an action you can take as any character just called dodge, which just gives people disadvantage against you. So it's, like, kind of meh, but I don't know.
But it's better than saying next.
Yeah.
It's probably better than just getting shredded by tigers. But
That is true.
all right, so now we
I
meet
don't know,
up.
man. I don't know.
Okay, now we meet up with our friends who are quickly running southward. Nope. I don't know what I just did.
Pull it up.
Oh. Okay. It's getting late, guys. It's getting late in the day. You guys are unrested and tired, but you run down. You're following the scent of these tigers. And go ahead, Dismas, make a. I mean, honestly, with that 20, you know exactly where these tigers are at.
Oh, can I finally act like a badass for once? All right. The tigers are going this way, following prey. They were here 47 minutes ago.
Right.
They ate
So-
strawberries for breakfast. I don't know.
Okay, so you come upon a clearing in the jungle, and in this clearing, let's see, you come upon a clearing in the jungle. Nope, you don't find Cassian. And
You see the events that just unfolded elsewhere.
no,
Whoa.
no. Okay, and did Gorgo stay back with Grumbles?
Yes.
Okay, so Gorgo.
Oh, Jesus.
I wonder what their conversation was.
Oh, don't worry, we'll role play that too.
I guess.
A lot
Yes.
of grunting.
Yes. Absolutely.
That is the most
Um,
Asperger's conversation ever.
So let's see. So here's what you guys find. So you guys come upon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tigers, and they have cornered this dude. Okay, nope, they've cornered this hunter. So this hunter, this is like a tiger folk hunter, and he's dressed in like these this tattered ghillie suit, like think of like Robin Williams in fucking Jumanji.
Oh,
Not Hook. Yeah, he's wearing a business suit. But and these tigers are like encroaching on this hunter.
All right.
Okay? And then this guy, you see him. What does he do? So he's wielding. So he's kind of in this like fighting stance, and he's holding two hand axes. And the first thing he does is you see him. What does he do? So the first thing he does is he turns around and he throws a hand axe at one of the tigers, just cracks it right in the face, and you see that tiger just drop to the ground, and then he sort of like does like a little hop to the side. He runs over to this tiger and he just starts hacking at him with his hand axe, and he's just like fucking Kia. And you can see that the hand axe like glint in the light, and we'll roll through this. Yep. And he just he just crushes this tiger, and just like slashes it on the head.
Not okay. Not okay.
Uh-oh.
Oof, Amory's in trouble now.
So he slashes this tiger on the head.
All right. I'm just like
Right.
we're just hiding in the bushes, right, guys?
Yeah, you guys are just watching this all go down.
I mean,
And then
yeah.
and then one like these tigers all like run and like pounce at him, and they're all like lunging at him to like tackle him to the ground. And let's see. Boom. This tigers are fucking badass. Okay. So this tiger lunges at him and just critically just tears the shit out of him. But then he makes a strength save.
Oh man.
Oh, and he's tackled to the ground. And then 2 more tigers come at him now, and they're just like fucking clawing the fuck out of him.
Okay.
This is not how I expected this combat to go.
Should be open.
Oh, that was actually that was supposed to be with advantage. What's this guy's AC like? No, so we'll do that again. So he's prone. Okay, that's a hit. Then the other tiger also rolls and hits him. And these tigers are just jacking this dude up.
Blue
Boom.
comfort you and scare the tigers away.
All right.
Boom.
I mean, I got the shard. I can use magic.
Yeah, I look at you two, and I'm like,
Plus 16. He takes 33 damage.
wow.
From these tigers. But then he stands up and he throws all the tigers off of him. And he goes back after the one that he was attacking and starts hacking at it again with his axe. And he is like, boom. Hits. Then he does it again. And he's like, boom. Hits again.
Wow.
And then he comes in here and he's just like, pow.
Pop, pop.
Yeah. And pow, and he slays the first tiger that he was fighting. And then he lets out like a roar, and the other tigers kind of like back down, and now he's bloodied. He's got like claw marks across his chest. And the tigers are all like backing down, and he roars at them, and he kind of like walks over to the other one that he killed, that he one shot, and he kind of like steps on its neck and like pulls the axe out of that tiger's face, and then he just kind of stares down these 3 tigers, and then suddenly like. Two of them kind of like run off into the forest, and one of them just kind of like stays behind, kind of like staring at him.
Can I go kill the other tiger? Can we go kill the last one?
Mm-hmm.
As a show of good faith, perhaps?
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm down.
Okay. But then as you guys start to like position yourselves, he takes like a piece of like leather out of his pocket, and like he unfolds it, and he starts giving like food to this tiger, who now has befriended.
Oh.
Fucking Beastmaster over here. Okay.
So then all these tigers run off, and they are gone.
Okay, then
And he hasn't you know what? He makes a quick perception check. Because he is a tiger folk after all. He's going to make a perception check. Yep, so you see him kind of like sniff at the air, and he notices you.
Alright, well, I act like I was going to jump in at any moment, but he just got to it first, and I like chase after the tigers for a while, and you know, wielding swords and saying like, yeah, get out.
Okay. And so he greets you, and he says, he says nothing. He just kind of watches you as he's like dusting himself off, and like you can see him like just trying to assess the damage. And he's like spitting blood on the ground, and he's just like.
I kneel down and investigate one of the tigers. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, make an investigation check.
Hey.
Excellent. With your natural 20 investigation,
Now we're talking.
You can see that this tiger was killed with a hand axe.
All right. Nailed it. All right.
I want to kind of like mosey,
I dig deeper.
slowly and non-threatening, like just kind of get a little closer and kind of say like, are you guys friends now? You and that tiger, or what's going on with that?
He looks at you and he kind of like snarls a little bit and um, he says, "Not friends, allies."
Hmm. Okay, and I say, well, what is your allegiance to the Tiger King?
And he spits on the ground, and he says, "I follow no king."
Excellent, excellent. We don't either. We actually met the Tiger King. Some interesting stuff has been going on in that place. I don't really know if you know what's going on, but a lot of weird shit going on there. Um,
First hand experience.
yeah, it was a real experience, to say the least. All right, so
Big documentary about it.
um,
And he says, he kind of sniffs at the air, and he says, who are you? Who are you who will so boldly approach?
and I say, well, my name is Ezekiel, child of God. Praise Jesus. In Jesus' name, amen. And we were following that pack of tigers to see what prey they were stalking, and we didn't think it would be you. So, do you know why these tigers were stalking you? If you were supposed to be allies with one of them or all of them, I don't know. Kind of weird situation you got going on here.
And he looks at you and he says, "Nature is a fickle beast."
That she is. That she is. You know, some people refer to nature as Jesus Christ. Just want to throw that out there.
Not even.
Anyway, so do you live around here? Do you have like a cave you live in, or where did you come from that you were just all alone in the woods with 5 tigers coming at you?
Where I lay my head is home.
Okay, so we got ourselves a little renegade. Okay, little Mad Max action. Okay, cool. Very good. Do you need any aid? Do you need to be healed? Is there anything we can do for you? Maybe I can. You look like you're pretty hurt. That tiger really
Play Freebird!
really got you there, bud.
Play some sticks.
Play Freebird!
And he looks at you and he says, "The beasts around me are nothing compared to the beast within."
A lot of torment, a lot of
Wow.
a lot of a lot of inner demons. Hey man, listen, I get it. I can tell you right now, what really helps me is what we call confession. It kind of like unburdens yourself, and you ask for like absolution, or you have to really just kind of let it all out, man. Let it all out. It feels good. Go ahead. What's going on? Tell me, child.
Deception check.
Can I persuade him to?
Sure,
He
make
is very looking
make
into
a
something.
persuasion check.
Awesome.
I'm looking at his gear and his belongings, and that I can see without looking suspicious, just to see if he's worth killing or not.
Oh, Dan, real quick. Is handing off the stone a bonus action, or is that a full action?
I would think if you're within 5 feet of somebody, I would say that's a free action.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
So you don't actually have to insert it into the buttock in order for it to
Only
take
a
its effect.
request of torment.
That's a bonus action for sure.
Bonus
Yeah.
action.
All right, I got a 24 there.
Okay. And he says, "I am intrigued. What type of animal is this Jesus of which you speak?"
And I say, so Jesus is a man. He's actually the Son of God. He is the Savior, and he was born from an immaculate conception, and he has delivered us from evil. and he died on the cross for all of our sins. Great guy, real martyr, great guy.
Interesting.
But anyway, tell me a little bit more about you. You know, or what are you doing out here? Why are these tigers attacking you? Why are you friends with this one? I mean, you know, let us just let it all hang out, man. We're all friends here. No worries.
I roam this land.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular, or you just kind of keep the natural order of like there was like too many tigers, so you were kind of like helping the population down a little bit, or what was going
No,
on?
I have lost my companion.
Oh, okay. And was this another tiger person, or was it a just like a regular tiger? No person.
Neither.
Okay.
We should keep
what-
guessing. I think. Was it a
So
bear?
The horse.
that's true. Was it a horse?
Horse.
No, it was not a horse.
Was it a basilisk, maybe?
No. But please keep guessing.
Was it a mammal?
Was it a king?
It was a creature not of this plane.
Okay, it was like a
Was
blink
it a
dog.
bus?
No.
Okay, so you're roaming around trying to find this companion that's not of this plane of existence.
There. Damn it.
Okay.
It was quite the exotic creature. I acquired it from the menagerie of Dr. Antelope.
Dr. Antelope. That's funny. We are actually on our way to see him. Great guy. Really interesting menagerie he's got going on there. A lot of good stuff, you know, real breakthrough in medicine type deals. Anyway, so let me ask you a question about do you know anything about like the bear people, or what can you tell me more about Dr. Antelope? I mean, you seem to be a man who's roamed these, woods for a while, so you seem like you'd have a lot of pertinent information, on such
I
things.
have learned much in these woods.
Excellent.
The bear people of whom you speak are known as the Bjornskallen.
Okay, excellent.
They have a large city to the south.
Okay. And very defensible castle, things like that, or
Indeed.
I
They are what they consider themselves to be civilized, although I venture you'd agree such a term is relative.
Yeah, I mean, really, what is civilized people nowadays? To different folks, to different strokes type of deal. Big world, a lot of smells, keeps on turning. Anyway, so what can you tell me about Dr. Antelope?
Not much, except that he is not to be trusted.
Okay, not to be trusted. Follow-up question to that. Do you know if he has, and I kind of like show him this little like crystal, it's blue, like, do you know if he has any more of these bad boys lying around, or where we could get said things that look just like this?
And when you show him that, he sort of takes his two hand axes out and he says, "Where did you get that?"
I mean, that's, kind of a, private question. Yeah, I don't, it's kind of a personal question, kind of like your companion of not on this plane type deal, I'll let you know if you tell me a little bit more.
That jewel, it looks strangely like a gift I once gave to a lover of mine.
Oh, okay. Where do you know if it was like a piercing, or like where exactly it went?
You who speaks of privacy.
Yeah. Okay.
How could you ask such a question?
Well, it's
What have you done? What have you
So-
done?
Gonna throw it out all on the table here. This was a gift from the Tiger King.
So you have met him.
Yeah, we met once. Interesting night, crazy night. A lot of things happened.
Bet you couldn't walk after.
A lot of
my God.
fur.
It's just-
He's apparently. I mean,
Yes.
it seems as
Yes.
though you're not a huge fan of the Tiger King. Is that true?
Zhao and I have had our time.
Together. Okay.
Okay, great.
Story's kind of, getting a little bit deeper. We're
Worlds
peeling,
colliding. Worlds colliding.
peeling off the layers here.
Confirmed he is gay though.
So I'm gonna
The furry.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna do like a little deception and be like, this is not the jewel that you're looking for, type of deal.
Okay, sure. You can make a deception check, but I think it's gonna be a tough one. Nope.
Oh, 24, really? Okay.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Okay.
And he says, "You liar! I know I'd recognize that anywhere. I am the one who pierced my lover with that."
Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. I'll make a deal with you. If you can get us more of these, I'll give you this one.
You must be new to this region. You know that those crystals are hoarded by the Bjornskallen in their vault.
We were told this, yes. What's your like relationship like with them? You guys like beefing? Are you guys friends, or what's up with that?
The Bjornskallen rule this jungle with an iron fist. All other beast folk must kneel to them or do battle with them. I choose to do neither, and that is why I live in this jungle.
Okay.
I kneel to no man.
Since you and the Tiger King aren't on the greatest terms, we don't really like him either. And we'd be willing to kind of maybe take care of him for you, if that's something you'd be interested in.
Make a perception check.
So it's just like a jealous ex-lover. I think he's gonna like not be a fan of that.
Of course.
Oh no.
Shitty fucking tutor.
Yeah, you think this is a great idea to keep asking questions like this?
Oh Jesus. Can I butt in at some point?
Yeah, of course you can.
But at any point,
All right.
there's no important reason that you can't say things. I can't say things because I'm
Okay.
not hearing.
Maybe you guys will have a better repertoire because you're both like weird hunter people.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I don't know, sniffing the air as well, and I say, as someone also from not this plane, I know that creatures of different plane seek one thing: to return home. Perhaps your companion is attempting to return home, maybe by way of the menagerie from which you received it. Perhaps you could accompany us to the menagerie. That's the direction we were headed anyway. And we will help you, aid you in finding your companion.
He pauses and he thinks for a second. And he says, I feel as though a piece of my soul has died. When I bond with a creature, that creature and I share a consciousness. I no longer sense her presence, and I fear the worst. However, I could be persuaded to join you.
Okay.
Would you be interested in liberating the creatures from the menagerie of Dr. Antelope?
Of course, all beings should be free, unless they've committed a crime in which there is a great bounty upon their heads, in which case, of course, they're fair game. But assuming these creatures have done nothing of the sort, and there's no price on their heads, we would be happy to set them free in any sort of capacity.
The creatures of the land are not subject to these types of rules.
Well, surely someone will pay. Is he selling them, for instance? Are they? Is there money involved? I'm just curious.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Indeed. Dr. Antelope enslaves the creatures of the land and sells them
Hmm.
for profit, like
Mm.
slaves.
Profit is
So,
evil.
so he's probably has a lot of money. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Kind of a dick. They're kind of dick.
It's fine. He's got lots of money. Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I'm gonna rob the shit out of this antelope guy. So
I will accompany you. I will accompany you.
Ooh.
can
But
you? We can leave. Maybe would you be willing to talk about what was it like prior to you becoming like a tiger person?
you mean the time before?
Yeah.
The time before.
Yes.
I have no memory of that time. None of us do.
Good stuff.
How do you know it was a time before?
The time before what?
Right?
Apparently nobody knows.
Time. Land before
Right.
time.
There was a great. Our legends speak of a great magical disturbance.
Mhm.
Each creature, each type of person has their own fable or tale of the time before.
Okay, well, you don't remember yours, so tight. Good stuff. So what we're gonna do is this tiger coming with us too, or is that part of the you and the tiger like a package deal?
Yes, I have bonded with this beast.
Excellent.
He is my ally, and I am his.
Okay.
Just as I can be your ally.
I mean, listen, we're open to all walks of life and allies here. So we would love to have you both, and we are, definitely committed to helping you free these, animals that are wrongfully enslaved. Listen, we're not the do-gooders over here, but there's one thing we will draw a line on, and that is slavery. So
Certainly slavers. There should be a bounty on a slaver's head in some other more civilized society, and that, my friend. So we will help you free the animals in exchange for us getting control over Dr. Antelope's well-being.
and all the stuff
And
we
then
have.
he stops and he's kind of like sniffing around and he says, "This one, he reeks of undeath."
Who is he pointing to?
He's pointing to Thover.
Ah.
And he says, "Who are you who consort with the undead? Who sent you?" And he kind of like backs up and he kind of like whips out his weapons again. And like the tiger is like kind of like back on its haunches.
Whipped it out.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Am I actually undead though?
Well, so you're a half vampire.
And
Yeah.
Then he's half dead.
Half dead.
I'm half dead. I'm just starting to stink.
half hard. Rigor mortis is setting in.
I'm just whoa.
It's dark. He's
But it's
So hard not being back.
Well, tell him-
That's all I meant. That's all I meant.
tell you instead.
I'll just put my hands up and be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Mhm.
And he says, "What pact with the other side have you made?"
Getting dicey over here.
Take a buck
I
around.
have no pact. I don't even know where we are right now. We're all just trying to get through this.
Yes, we have no allegiance or alliances. To
We've come from another land entirely, not on this island in any sort of way. We have no pact or allegiance with anyone, and we're just trying to return home and perhaps leave this place a better place than we left it, and a little bit lighter of coin. So
Okay, make a persuasion check. This will be the last check that we need to make. You guys can make it as a group check. So all three of you can roll persuasion.
That's not the one.
Okay. So that's an 18.
Oh,
Okay, Thover, double fail. Go ahead.
yes.
Oh, okay. 2 and 2. We will say he begrudgingly says, "Fine, I will enter this alliance, but understand I will keep a watchful eye over this one." And he points at Thover, and he says, Now let us go, this band of 4. 4 is a magical lucky number to my people.
And I'm like, yeah. You know, Jesus watches over all of us, and
You're leaving the
Yeah.
tiger behind? That's rude.
yeah, I think he bonded with this thing.
He and I are one.
Oh, I see. Okay, good save. All right, let's go.
Okay, so then so now it is nighttime. Everybody is exhausted. You guys return to the world map, and you guys can now meet back up here at the roadside, and you guys can get back to camp. And as you guys are approaching the camp, the hunter leans in and says, "Wait, I see people up ahead."
Wait, so like, are they not our friends? Or are they like?
I send
They're
favor.
yeah. They are more allies. Don't worry, you can trust them.
Just as I can trust you.
You
Yeah.
certainly. We are kindred spirit. Can't you tell? I convey that I don't
Some
know.
like hunters stuff.
Yeah,
Describe them
I fart at him, right, in like a huntery way, you know.
So you can get a scent.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So everyone is converged back at the wagon. It is now 8 p.m. Please don't split the party ever again. This was a lot of work for me.
I like splitting the party.
I'm
But
sorry.
hold on. But before we get
I'm sorry,
back,
we still have a conversation
hold on.
to play out.
I was gonna say before we get back, before we reconvene, Gorgo and Grumbles. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Every
So.
minute.
I wasn't planning on having a
So
third drink, but
Grumbles is sitting on the back of the wagon, but more like a squatty potty than like you guys. Like when you guys are sitting on the back of the wagon, like your legs hang off. He's just kind of like leaning his ass against it, and he kind of props one foot up on his knee, and he's like picking shit out of his like toenails.
Gorgo is running circles around the cart trying to catch butterflies.
nailed it.
They're butterflies.
Gorgo asks Grumbles, "Can he sense any animals near us?"
Grumbles kind of looks up from his toenail picking and goes like, And he plops like a piece of like shit that he pulled off of his toenails into his mouth and starts like chewing on it, and then makes like a grossed out face and spits it out on the ground.
Dude.
Gorgo picks it up and eats it.
And then Grumbles goes.
Nice.
Make a constitution save.
I made him laugh.
All right, now we're getting somewhere.
I'm gonna look for animals by climbing up the nearest tree.
Great, make an athletics check just for shits and giggles.
Alright, athletics check.
Oh, pretty good.
Okay, great. You reach the top of a tree. Make a perception check.
Alright, now we're up top. Let's see, perception. -1. This is gonna be great. Perfect.
Great, you see no animals. That was a 2. Sorry, the athletic check was a 19, and now the perception check was a 1. So you see no animals.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
a
Grumbles
butterfly-
is sitting on the back of the cart, and he kind of like leans over to one side and just rips ass.
He farts.
Yeah.
There's no butterflies flying high on the top of the trees near me.
Not anymore.
Definitely not anymore.
More.
Rob just stepping on my punchlines.
Begrudgingly, Gorgo slides down the tree and sits down and just walks circles around the cart until everyone shows up.
Tight.
Love it.
Okay, great. Everyone shows up, and now it's late. It's late as fuck. It's dark. It's like 8 o'clock at night. Night has fallen. And do you guys set up a camp or what? You guys need to rest.
Yes. So we'll set up, a camp. We'll do shifts of sleeping. We're gonna take a rest, so I don't really think anyone needs to be healed, but I could do a song of rest if anyone wants a little extra hit points.
Yeah, so as you guys are talking about this, Cassian and Torment come back, and you can see Cassian is like visibly injured, like her clothes are torn and she's like bleeding, and Torment is kind of waddling behind the horse.
Jeez, that horse put up a good fight.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
What happened to you guys?
in the bedroom? Knock on the door. Just use the blue one. Right there. Over here. In the middle.
I just say tigers.
There's a grab on that.
And then
Well, I hope you're okay with tigers because we just brought one with us, but it's cool. Don't worry, he's a friendly one.
As I'm wearing a tiger cape.
Oh
I'm
god.
pretty sure I'm also wearing some type of tiger garment as well. Pretty sure. Or panther.
No.
Panther. I'm wearing
no,
panther.
you're wearing a
damn.
panther. Gorgo is wearing like a perfect like tiger.
Yeah.
The teeth go over his head kind of cloak.
No, but it never puts. Mine's Panther.
Sex panther. That's right.
That's right.
Oh damn it!
Dan, I've searched the horse. Is there anything else that was found on the horse?
No, you found the only thing that was on the horse, which was that bag of eyeballs.
Bag of eyeballs.
Are you damaged enough, Cassian, for me to actually like cast a spell to heal you?
Damaged enough.
Like I mean, are you in trouble?
Yeah, I think I'm at like a quarter health.
Okay.
I'm beat up for sure.
I mean, we can both do it. Heal her and then or heal him. And
Nothing a night's
then
sleep won't
we're gonna take a
fix.
short rest anyway. So
I was gonna say if it's nighttime.
You guys are gonna take a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're taking
Everybody- Yeah, so everybody take a long rest. I'll let you know if anything happens while you're sleeping. Let's see.
Yeah.
Jungle.
I try to.
Any damage? I've rested this whole time.
You haven't gone anywhere.
I do my best to buffer like the hunter with the rest of the party, since they are very unagreeable people.
Is there a long rest button on my guy?
Yeah, up in the top left corner.
I don't have like a bed icon.
Yeah, in the bottom left of your character's picture.
Oh yeah.
Okay. As the sun comes up, the tiger folk hunter that you befriended is the first one up, and he's sharpening his axe with like a whetstone, sitting by the remains of like a smoldering fire.
I sit down next to him. I go, ha ha ha, big kitty.
Oh my god.
And he looks at you with cold, dead eyes and says, "Indeed, meow."
I start petting him. I don't have time for his name.
Oh Jesus Christ.
And then he says, "By fang and claw," and he jumps up. And he says,
Stefan,
"We
I-
hardly know each other."
I step in slowly from the darkness with favor on my shoulder, feeding him a dead mice, and say to him, my friend may be a bit peculiar, but he means well. He's a good friend. Not the best of allies at all times, but a good friend that'll fight for you.
And then he looks through narrowed eyes and he says, "You truly do know the Tiger King, don't you?"
Why, whatever do you mean?
And he brushes himself off and he sort of like prances away and he like wiggles his tail as he's walking a little bit.
Nice.
And he says, "Now come. If we expect to get to Dr. Antelope by nightfall, we must move quickly."
All right, let's go. Grumbles, get the cart.
Okay. And he says, "I will lead."
Who's gonna ride the horse?
I am. Cassian?
How about Cassian?
Cassian doesn't want the horse.
No, I'm good. I'm here.
Who has the best? Well, it's Garth because he's our ranger, so he should be our scout.
Yeah, I mean theoretically, except we've got a scout that doesn't have to roll with us right now.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
I can use favor the whole way.
Oh yeah.
okay. Well, either
The
way,
horse?
you guys
Just the horse.
start moving along the road, and you guys are moving at like double time.
Rob,
Is
roll
this-
2.
This guy's trying. Yeah, roll 2d20.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a new day.
It's a new day on me.
New day, new page.
Great. Okay, great. You begin traveling at 7 a.m., traveling by daylight, traveling normally through a region of jungle terrain along the road.
1 and 11.
Great. Those are
Ooh.
good. The one's good.
That's one.
The weather is heavy. The weather is heavy precipitation, downpouring. The total travel time is 4.5 hours to cross this hex, and while in this hex, you have no encounters. Okay, you want to keep going along the road?
Yeah.
Okay, jungle along the road, travel speed, and booyah. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Okay, ready? So, travel begins at 11:30 a.m. Did I move that? No, I don't think I moved you.
No, you haven't moved this to a new one
There
yet.
we go. Travel begins at 11:30 a.m. Traveling by daylight. The party is traveling along the road through a region of jungle terrain, and the weather is light precipitation. Total travel time is 1.5 hours, but about 45 minutes into your travel, you encounter. You notice that a crow has started to follow the party from the sky, sometimes landing and cawing at you. Caw, caw, caw.
I use favor to thwart at him and try to see where he might be coming from.
Yeah.
A bird battle. Let's go.
Bird
Yep,
battle.
straight up. Dude, owls are vicious, dude.
Crows are like the smartest animal there are.
Dude, owls are really smart.
I don't know if they're smarter than crows.
I don't know.
Maybe not
We're
crows.
playing D&D. You know, everyone knows intelligence is the dumb stat.
Mine, mine is
Doesn't
probably
matter.
a bit smarter because I'm connected to it.
Okay. And when you send favor after the crow kind of like flies off, and kind of disappears into the day.
Which way did he fly?
Away, up, and then let's see, torment. You hear in like your brain's ear, like from within your head, this like harsh voice saying, "I will come for you. I will come for you." And then the crow flies away, and then the voice stops. The T-Rex is nowhere around, but also as you're walking, you encounter a single tiger nursing its wounds from an apparent battle with a larger creature.
I inspect its wounds.
So you inspect its wounds, make a survival check.
I look to the hunter to aid me.
Yeah, so roll with advantage.
Ugh. I'm not.
He leans over and he says, "Yes, these giant wasps are such a terror this time of year."
Really,
He says-
it looked like sword. Yes, wasps. Right. Yes, wasps. That's definitely what it was.
Yes, the wasps. Sometimes their stingers are so large they appear to be sword wounds. And he kind of like points around the edge. He's like, "You can see here by this mottling of the fur that this was definitely the necrotic poison of a giant wasp."
All right, and I put the.
Unfortunately, all the meat is likely spoiled, and we should leave nature to run its course. Go ahead.
I'd put it out of its misery.
And the hunter is sort of taken aback, but he kind of looks at you and nods and says, "Indeed, sometimes we must aid nature in its course. Quickly, we must keep moving."
Onwards and upwards.
Okay, we are traveling.
Hey guys, do you know that all your rolls are hidden?
All of Garth's rolls are hidden?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't see any of his rolls.
Yeah, I'm set to private GM roll. I don't know why.
Oh, weird.
Well,
Okay,
it's not a thing. Okay.
my bad.
Okay.
No, now it's public. Yeah.
All right. Travel begins at 1 p.m. traveling by daylight. The party is traveling along a road through a region of jungle terrain. The weather is heavy precipitation. Total travel time 2 hours and 15 minutes, and you have no encounters. This is great.
Let's keep it rolling. I like this guide. He's just
Dan, can I make a like banana leaf hat so when it rains it kind of like covers my head, you know?
Sure. If you have to forage for some banana leaves, and you'd have to make that on a short rest, but you absolutely can make a banana leaf hat on your next rest.
On this travel, I haven't seen any herbs that we could have picked from the.
No, you guys are moving
moving
too
too
fast
fast.
for herbs.
We'll get some herbs at the doctor's. He's got all kinds of herbs, I'm sure.
yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
now travel begins. Travel begins at 3:15 p.m. Traveling at daylight. Traveling normally through a region of jungle terrain. The weather is heavy precipitation. About 2 hours and 15 minutes into your travels, dusk is starting to settle in, and you approach a bridge.
Let's inspect this.
Oh,
bridge.
special tile.
Is it like a little janky wood bridge with some like ropes, like in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? Or is it like...
No, actually, it's a well constructed stone bridge over a fast moving section of the river. Any quick kind of eyeballing perception survival is going to tell you that it's really the only way to get across the river at this point, unless you want to try to forage upriver or downriver. As far as you can see, this is the only way to cross this.
All right.
Can I search for trolls under the bridge just to make sure?
Sure, make a perception check.
Dude, you gotta pay that troll toll before
No,
you
yeah,
get
I know.
to the voice soul.
Listen,
I
I
mean-
don't like taxes.
Yeah.
Great. So
Yeah,
you walk under and you peek under the bridge, and you see nothing, and then you return to the group.
Who controls? I mean, we'd ask like who controls this passage?
Who are you asking?
The hunter.
He says, sorcerers.
Are they going to be pissed if we cross their bridge or what?
Indeed.
Oh. Okay. Well, I say Grumbles, you can go first.
So, let's go another way.
And ladies' favor to scout ahead.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Favor scouts ahead, and you can see the road kind of like meanders through the jungle on the other side of the bridge.
Rob, do you have anything like detect magic or anything like that? Or can Rob like use like any type of like an Arcana check to see if there's any like magical things afoot?
Sure.
So,
Good. Great. So as you start to make this Arcana check, you see sort of like appearing out of nowhere. You see like a decrepit old woman in like a hooded cloak standing on the bridge, and she's like shrouded behind a cloak, and she says, "Hello there, travelers. Have you come to cross the bridge?"
Yes, we have.
We've come to spread the word of Jesus Christ.
Yes, exactly. Have you heard?
Oh, you know, I don't hear so good. So perhaps I missed it.
Oh, so I just kind of yell louder. I say, Jesus
I
Christ.
placed my hand over Ezekiel's mouth.
Yes.
Using my deductions of religion and with Arcana, I tried to decipher what is the best. Where is she from? What is this woman appearing as?
Okay, excellent. So you know, with that Arcana check, I'm just gonna let you carry over that 21 that you rolled. With that Arcana check, you deduce that this is likely a hag.
Great.
And if the hags of this world are anything like the hags of the world that you come from, you know a few general things. You know that they are not to be trifled with. You know that they generally have a coven from which they come. They like to make deals, and they're weirdos. They're just fucking weirdos. And that is your general extent of your knowledge of what a hag is.
Tight.
All right, I put my mouth over Ezekiel's hand and I go to the lady and I say, "We are here." What?
Shit just got weird.
Ezekiel wiggles his fingers in your mouth. You want to try that one again?
I cover Ezekiel's mouth.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's better.
So say again.
And I lift towards the hag and say, "We meant to cross your bridge, but now your beauty is more appealing to me than simple passage."
Oh my god.
And she looks at you and she says, "Flattery will get you nowhere, demon spawn. But please, just pay the toll, and I will grant you safe passage. It's a deal, and you know I love to make a deal."
What's the toll? How much?
I fall to my knee and I raise up a necklace of harpy feathers and a harpy beak. And I ask her, "Would this around your lovely neck give safe passage for us?"
Oh, of course it would. I didn't even tell you the toll, but this is plenty. And so she reaches out like this like bluish green like gnarled hand and to take the necklace. And then like a mist kind of like boils up from like the water and like it's already dusk out and she kind of just like vanishes.
Well done, Torment. You have a way with the ladies, I see.
You're flattering.
Great.
You didn't have any of those poppers.
And then the hunter says, "Come, we must continue. It's amazing that we made it out of this with our lives. You must have a way with sorcery." And you continue moving, and this guy is like, "Wow, jungle, along the road,
Some of the popper juice from the tiger game, right?
traveling, boom."
We do have half a popper with us, yes.
All you do is make them smell it to make it work. So we gotta get the coral basilisk to smell it, and then it comes really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I think you solved
this
it.
time. So, all right, here we go. Travel begins at 7:45 p.m. Traveling at dusk. The party is traveling along the road through a region of jungle terrain, and it is lightly raining. Total travel time is 1.5 hours to the end of the hex. As you almost get to the end of the hex, gosh, I don't know how this keeps happening. You encounter a group of panthers, all sort of pacing and sleeping around a lit campfire. Man, this is gonna persist for the whole game. I'm gonna have to recode this. So you find a bunch of panthers. No, I think there's less animals in like the later levels.
Yeah.
But you find 8 panthers just sort of like lounging around a campfire. I know it's weird, but I gotta go by what the book says.
No, I'm good. I want to keep moving.
Okay.
Pass.
Great. And then the hunter says, "Wise choice." And you make it to the end of the hex. By the time you get to the end of this hex, it is like 9:15 at night. You guys have been traveling all day. I think any more travel and you'll probably start to exhaust yourself. I've been pretty lenient with like the exhaustion, but
Yeah.
I think at this point you got to kind of take a long rest.
Yep.
So
I start
I don't
making
think-
myself a hat.
Great.
Nice.
You successfully make a roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Okay. Oh, 14. Man. Okay. 14. You successfully make a banana leaf hat. However, when viewed from directly above, it looks oddly like a vagina.
That's cool. I'm fine with that.
That's
Very
cool.
like Georgia O'Keeffe, you know.
Yep. Excellent. It is very Georgia O'Keeffe. Great. Since nobody needs to heal, we're just gonna make. Actually, we're gonna make one more roll.
What are you called, Tiger Folk?
That's sure never even asked this man his name.
Oh. He says, they call me Zexar.
Hmm.
It's with an X.
Yeah.
It's actually
An
3
R?
of them.
Okay,
There's 3 X's in it.
got it.
Oh, wow.
Star.
You look like a Travis to me, but Zexar it is. Great. Okay.
Yes. Well, you see, it's interesting that you say that. I was not born with this name, Zexar, but when you are a part of the family, you take a new name, and that name must begin with X. My chosen name was Zexar. I received 3 X's in my name because of the types of special abilities that I demonstrated.
Bravo.
I did see how you wielded that axe.
That's right. I am quite good with axes.
Cool story, bro. Let's keep moving.
Of course, yes, of course.
Sorry I asked.
I just every time I look at that red creature over there, I just think, gosh, how could someone be so horny?
Yeah. Well, trust me, we all think the same thing, man. Preaching to the choir.
I also don't know why I'm telling you
as
this.
I push my hands across my horns.
Oh my god.
All right. I did.
Excellent.
Hector has been
Okay, you guys keep
reincarnated.
moving along the road. Here we go.
There's a campfire with 8
I know.
panthers.
There's a bunch of bugs roasting marshmallows. No.
Mhm.
Let's see. Jungle, moving along the road. Oh,
If
that
there
was
was like 4 panthers, I think we maybe would at least.
Yeah, I know. I want to kill like a couple. I just want to pick off a panther one at a
Yeah,
time.
like 8's a little too much.
okay. Along the road. Here we go. Traveling speed. Boom. Okay. All right. We did a lot of traveling. We moved 2 spaces on this one because I screwed up. You avoided the T-Rex on both on both sides. Ooh, okay.
And can we be
So-
clear, Dan? Can we be clear? We didn't avoid him. We missed him.
We
We're
missed-
trying to find the damn thing.
Mhm.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I mean,
If we've got the hunter with us, we could probably do it.
Okay. So now, as you're traveling, so it's all the way to the afternoon now. It is just hot as hell. You're all kind of like walking, and you suddenly the hunter kind of puts his hand up to stop you, and if anybody he sees something or hears something or senses something in the distance.
I also
Perception
sense
check?
it.
Sure, make a perception check, Rob.
With advantage, right? Because the guy knows.
That's enough for Rob or for Dismas. So Dismas, you can see. So you can sort of follow the eye line, and you can see in like a cluster of leaves. You can see like 2 beady red eyes, like staring back at the hunter, and you recognize these immediately as the eyes of the displacer beast that you, or a displacer beast, one that you encountered previously. And you see the hunter is very slowly like moving his hands to his waist to unlatch a pair of like his axes from his waist.
So
Beware. These beasts have the ability to teleport you to another dimension.
Yes.
And then I draw my swords as well.
And at the sound of you drawing your sword, the displacer beast sort of like blinks out of existence, and you see the eyes vanish, and the hunter kind of like drops to his knees, and he says, "No, you fools! How could you have done that?" And he like scowls at you, and he says,
You're welcome.
Ezekiel, that would have been a good spot for a sleep.
And then he says, "No, that is my companion.
Oh.
Yeah, would have been a good
Oh.
spot for a sleep. It's a single creature.
I fear that I have lost my bond with her, as I could not feel that connection, but it was certainly the same type of creature.
I mean, I tell you this, and I think I speak for everybody here, but we have never seen a displacer beast before up until this exact very moment.
They are usually extremely elusive and very rarely
Yeah.
interact with.
Never
with
seen
people.
one. Never killed one before. Just first timers. All of us.
Of course, you've never killed one. The
Right.
only type of displacer beast you could ever possibly face in combat would be one that was once domesticated.
100%. You know, it's like Chinese to us. All right, let's keep moving here, bud.
Indeed. Let us keep moving. Make a deception check, Mr. Ezekiel.
Shh. Shush, everyone. Shh.
I'm half tempted to give you the 1.
No.
Yes.
Oh
No, but that's still a 10. It's still an 18. 18 passes, and he says,
I can never fail.
he says, very well. Very well. But I hope I can reclaim my companion at some point.
And I kind of like look at him like, you know, I'm like, we're gonna help you.
Right on.
We're gonna help you.
Is there any distinguishing marks on this particular displacer beast that we need to find in particular?
It doesn't have a favorite candy.
Yes. How can we help you?
No, none of those things are true. She was so wonderful and lovely. Her coat shimmered like a moonlit stream, and her eyes were this perfect shade of glowing red.
Sounds hot. All
All
right.
right. I write it down on a piece of paper.
What was it again?
Super
shimmering,
shiny coat,
shimmering
red eyes.
stream. Coat, shimmering
General.
stream. Eyes glimmering red.
Now I know how much you don't like me, but wouldn't you think if she was so special to you, you would have warned us that she was there ahead of time?
Your question is quite logical, and for that I won't kill you. But
maybe just don't talk to him.
Displacers beasts are quite sensitive to their surroundings. I was afraid that any sound would scare her off, which indeed is what
It
happened.
did.
Well, we
Indeed.
learned a valuable lesson, so it won't happen again.
That's right. Displacer
I-
beasts.
You're just your dad. Look at you.
Life's all about lessons, you know?
Okay. Now, this is the part of our journey where we must leave the road. Quickly, follow me into the jungle, and we will reach the lair of Dr. Antelope, potentially with one more night's rest. And as you guys are walking, Torment, you see those crows. Those crows come back like flying. That one crow comes back flying overhead, and you hear that voice inside your brain again telling you, "I will come for you." Now it sounds like a lot more like it sounds different than last time, and like a little bit
Sound
sing-songy.
Menacing or erotic?
Yeah, you know what? To a tiefling, one from column A, one from column B.
Okay.
I will come for
That's
you.
not the set.
But no, but come COME. You think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you guys can start moseying your way through the woods. Nope. Oh, it's only 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay, so you guys are good. So you guys can keep traveling through the woods or through the jungle, along the road. No. And you are traveling quickly,
Damn.
swiftly.
We made it
Quickly
like
this
across the map today.
Okay. And then, so then the hunter stops you again with a hand up, and he says, "Do you smell that?"
Yes. Light
Sounds
precipitation.
like the rock is cooking something.
I do not know this rock that you speak of, but there's only one thing that smells that potent. It's the dung of the tyrannosaur. The tyrannosaur is nearby.
I didn't know you were into butt stuff.
Sleep in.
And he says, and then he points over in the distance and he says, "You see that? You see over there those beady eyes coming out of the plants? There's got to be at least 7 giant wasps in that cluster of plants. We should keep moving if we know what's good for us."
Very well. Lead the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I take a handful of T-Rex dung and eat it.
Okay. So you didn't actually find any T-Rex dung. You're traveling with a tiger folk with an incredibly powerful sense of smell. All right, and then finally we're in the jungle, traveling normally, traveling quickly, and now it is, wow, it was a long bit of traveling. It's now 11:30 at night. You guys are wiped. It's heavy precipitation. It's pouring rain.
I got my hat.
You
So smart now.
say what?
Justin looks so smart now with his little
Yeah.
planet.
I can draft.
And then the hunt. So Zexar says to you, he says, "We must rest here. The lair of Dr. Antelope is but a couple of hours walk from here. We will rest the night, and then tomorrow morning we will be able to approach his compound."
So is Grumble still pulling this cart?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the cart.
Well,
I
that's what
haven't walked a step.
I gather some like leaves and kind of make like a little makeshift kind of like hut in the cart that I'm in. So stay dry.
Don't worry, I make it worth his while.
Whatever, you know.
Need favor, kept him well fed and well taken care of.
Okay, so this has been fun. You guys picked up a new friend.
Mm-hmm.
Cassian almost died.
Yeah.
And then by virtue of that,
Not
so did
even that close. Cass
Torment.
has been looking for a thrill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being close to death actually revitalizes me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we might be at our time. We've got probably 2 more hexes to travel. This guy is really leading you on a pretty solid beeline to the compound where Dr. Antelope lives. And I think the plan for the next session would be to get there. Do you guys have any sense? You guys should be spending this like campfire time.
I was
probably
just
talking
thinking,
about like how
yeah.
you want to approach.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like we should plan our tactics for.
We should pretend that we're like really
Well, I
rich.
talked to the tiger. I asked him to describe to me the weaknesses of the compound and Dr. Antelope.
Money's everyone's weakness.
And he says his compound is well fortified, and he surrounds himself with a litany of beautiful, majestic creatures that he has enslaved.
We got to pretend that like we're gonna go in there so we can buy the goods, like kind of like the Django Unchained, you know, or like
Candyland.
yeah, and then that's all we really need is an audience to get in. So we're just gonna pretend we're wealthy people looking to buy some menagerie items.
He says, "Look at us. Who would believe any one of us is wealthy?" And he turns to looks at Grumble and says, "Except for this snazzy dresser over here."
Okay.
Bagoo.
Yeah, we'll send him in by himself.
What'd you say?
We'll just send in Grumbles. It'll be fine. Everything will work out.
Yeah, we could pretend that Grumbles is like super rich, but just kind of like super dumb, you know, until like we have to speak for him. But like, he's
I like it.
Oh, I like it.
like he fell as a child and now he can't talk and he's kind of like slow, but like from like a super rich, like wealthy Grumble family.
He gets everything he wants.
Yeah, he's like a little spoiled kid.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right, we've got a plan.
That's not going to work because we have no cash to back that up.
We don't need cash once we're inside.
We got these fists.
Did you not see Django Unchained? Actually, I think they had the cash, but still, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Did you ever see Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Get
don't-
nothing.
yeah, don't. Listen, I want a smooth talk.
Do you ever see Titanic? Are we just
Yeah.
yelling out Leonardo DiCaprio
DiCaprio
movies?
How about Aladdin? Guys, Aladdin was a
I did just watch Gilbert Grape last night, so
Aladdin
speaking of
was a
that,
street. Aladdin was a street rat.
Oh, speaking of Leonardo DiCaprio movies, is anyone watching Mayor of Easttown?
So
Let's
good.
talk about that after. It's so
So
fucking good.
good.
So
It's
first-
so
so
good. Garth, are
fun
you
fact.
not watching it?
I have no idea. I just watched. I only watch movies where Leonardo DiCaprio plays a retarded person. So,
Well, that's like.
Do you have do you have home box office, Garth?
not currently.
Do you want my login?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, we subscribe for a few months a year.
Let me
So-
tell you something.
It's good.
This Mayor of Easttown. So first of all,
So
it
good.
takes place in Pennsylvania. Everyone talks like Rob, Justin, and Jordan.
Nice.
So-
Everyone in the whole
So
town.
real quick,
I've
so
heard
real
about
quick.
it, yeah.
So like, obviously I don't hear how I sound ever.
You sound like that.
And so like I'm listening to her talk and like the way she does her O's, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I look at Tara. I'm like, do I sound like this when I talk? And she's like, yeah.
Nice.
I was like horrified.
Rob, so I remember Rob in college be like, "You want to smoke?"
Yeah, you want to smoke?
What do you say?
Want to go home?
What word is that?
Give me a coke.
I don't understand. Do you not understand how to speak English, Dan?
Yeah.
I speak fucking English,
It's
bro.
No,
that
yeah, I
Long
don't
Island
speak
thing.
English.
It's that Long Island thing. See, we're the birthplace of a nation.
But anyway, Mayor of Easttown.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's finish our planning. I got distracted by Leo. Leo is always gets me every time. Okay, so you guys are gonna do this Catch Me If You Can sort of like mini con where you kind of like Ocean's 13 this.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
I like it.
Sounds like it.
What are you gonna do with
I
Gorgo?
disguise self, so, that could help.
Gorgo's like his hired playful is like friend because they're both very simple minded. So like he's kind of there just to like be his playmate because he's like big, so they can like rough house and it's fine. Boys will be boys type of deal.
Oh boy.
Okay, I don't hate it.
I think that our plan is perfect.
The kid, he's fucking rich. He can buy whatever he
Yeah.
wants. He buys friends. It's like what's that movie with Richard?
Richie
Pryor?
Rich.
Oh, yeah, that one too. Yeah, yeah. That's I was thinking the toy, but that's old. That's okay. Yeah, you could be Simple Jack.
No.
Alright, Dan, I definitely have an idea for how we can pull this actual off. And have the money.
Well, I don't. Okay. Are you gonna disguise self and disguise yourself as a pile of money?
Nope. I have a cantrip called Minor Illusion.
Oh yeah, minor
Yeah.
illusion.
Yeah. Okay. No, this is great. This
As
is
long
this
as
is
they
all
can't
great
detect
stuff.
illusion.
This is all great stuff. I think I have to just build a map for this and build out the combat encounters. But I have a general sense of what this is supposed to look like, and who knows? Maybe this winds up like the Margaster house, where you guys just walk in there and just trick everyone. I mean, that could happen. It probably won't, but it could.
That was
We'll try it. We're gonna give it a whirl. Worst case scenario is like
that was one of the most custom things I made for my campaign. By the way, I made so much of that map, and you guys just like didn't fight anything or any of that. So
I
garbage.
mean, I've made maps once or twice.
Yeah. Anyway, cool.
This whole campaign,
Yeah.
pretty much.
yeah. So real quick though, so next time we play is that
Oh yeah, that's
Memorial Day?
Memorial Day. Yeah, no way. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure Jordan's gonna be down the shore.
So we're playing all day then.
Mm,
Because nobody has work. We're all off, right?
mm.
Oh, I might be in Denver on Memorial Day. Are you guys still in Colorado?
You sound like you're a little close.
Yeah. Nice. Maybe I'll pop by.
Alright, you know what? Let's all go to Dan's
Let's
house.
just all go to Colorado in 2
I mean,
weeks.
you listen. I'll tell you right now, the kids are with their mom for Memorial Day weekend. If anyone wants to come to Denver and play D&D in person, I would have to spend some time getting miniatures printed
Okay.
and painted.
Alright, sounds like we have a date.
All right.
See y'all in a week.
Cool.
No, I'm just kidding. Are you really coming to Denver?
I don't know. I was thinking about it. I hadn't mentioned it to you yet. I'll talk to you.
Why would you not have mentioned it to me?
I forgot you were there, man. It's cool. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
So wait. So how was this? Are we playing next week and skipping the 31st?
Oh, we're playing next week and the 31st.
No, so yeah, we should come up with a plan. So next week would be tough for us because we do like a custody exchange on Monday night. But let's talk about it over text because what I don't want is I don't want to go 4 weeks between sessions. I would love it if we could squeeze a session in on a random night. The other so options in my head, what about like Tuesday night the 1st? Could that be a night that works for everybody? We can talk about it. But like the next day after Memorial Day, I mean, Garth, if you're gonna be traveling for Memorial Day weekend, maybe that's not a good day.
I don't know. I have to ask Anna. She has a plan. Oh yeah, but whatever. I can make something work. Yeah.
I want
Well,
to
okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, let's just figure it out. I'm not 100% opposed to playing like a day next week, but we should just talk about it and figure it out.
Right.
But I
Cool,
shouldn't try to find an Airbnb for Memorial Day weekend for all of us.
Find many.
Okay.
Oh, I wish.
And we can do a fantasy football draft right after that.
Oh, is it time for that shit again, man?
Not even.
That stuff soon.
We gotta revamp the league. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, the league sucks.
Oh, I am revamping the league.
We should
Why,
do a
did
full.
Spud retire?
I'm co-commissioner now, so he's still
He's
involved. But
been retired for like 8 years.
but
You know, we've been in that league.
I'm in the driver's seat now.
That league has been going on for we've been in this league for like 15 years, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty wild. It's like, I was like looking at it, I was like, wow, it's 15 years of, wow, long time. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Garth, you already shut the stream, I hope?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, let me just give my address before you shut it.
Yeah.
Everyone who wants to come to Denver, here's my address.
All right, I'm stopping.
It's right by that mountain.
Bye, everyone.